Hey guys, welcome back to Overtake. I'm Michel, finally in the US at the very first Sim Gaming Expo. Yeah, it's so great to have the first ever exhibition here around, not only sim racing, but we also have flight and farming sim a little bit here. So yeah, it's just great to be here in Chicago at the Schaumburg Convention Center. And we already had the interview with the founder of the Sim Gaming Expo, George, a few months ago. Hope you've seen that. But wow, look who I found. It's Elsie. Elsie, welcome to the video.
Thank you for having me today, guys.
Yeah, some guys already know you from our live streams. So every weekend, Elsie is streaming on our Twitch, mostly oval stuff. What are you most excited for?
The celebrating women in sim gaming, because I'll be speaking on stage for that with lots of famous streamer, famous content creators. So yeah, I'm super excited for it. But I think I'm mostly excited trying out different setup.
All right, then let's get in.
Right. So we are inside the Sim Gaming Expo right now, and yeah, honestly, I'm super surprised. I'm surprised with everything here. All the exhibitors, everything look nice.
That's quite a crazy setup, right? 77 X3 is crazy.
Yeah.
It looks really nice, I have to admit.
It looks really nice. And back in the day, I used to have a triple 55, and that was already good enough. So I'm super excited want to see the 77.
I mean, Simcraft partnered up with Driven Dynamics. Looks interesting with all the dampers.
I was about to say that, with all those damper and stuff.
Almost like a suspension.
Yeah.
But what do you think about motion rigs in general?
It's nice for an experience, but do it make me any faster? Not really. Sometimes I'm feeling there's a lot of distraction because of the movement and stuff. Yeah. But it's a really nice experience. It's a fun experience.
OC.
Nice to see you. Hello, happy to be here.
What was your highlight so far?
Honestly, just the organization. I love how well put together it is, especially for the first event. I was not expecting that.
Will you also travel to Germany?
Of course. We're gonna hit up the Nürburgring again.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
Maybe drive your car.
My car?
Yeah, the viewers here.
Yeah, we can drive it on the street, but not on the ring. Okay? Deal?
Yeah, I'll take it.
All right.
My name is Fuat Boran. I am the co-founder on Apevie Simulator, located in Los Angeles, California.
All right, so we just had a first run in this one here in front. So, but you told me already the second one is more beefy. So tell us a little bit about the specs and maybe also the price, because that's what people are interested in. What's the price of such a motion simulator?
So the first one you try is called V20, and it's on our own word called AS3, which is 4 DOF system from the Cubic. We use the actuators from Cubic and then the cockpits, and then we put all it together in our warehouse in California. And that systems with everything's included is $60,000.
Yeah, all right. It's a bit more expensive. And then the one in the back is even more advanced.
That's even a much bigger unit, and then more to B2B, and then that's over $150,000 simulator. It's six degree of freedom, and then it moves travel is 12 inches.
What is your typical customer? Is it the private individual? Is it mixed? Is it more like businesses, showrooms?
It changes. 2 years ago, we had a boom for sim centers. We installed a lot of sim centers. And then last year, B2C was bigger. And this year is 50-50. So there is still a lot of new sim centers popping up everywhere in Mexico, United States. So we provide the turnkey packages to these centers. But also we have a lot of customers, home users, either they purchase the cockpit or they purchase the entire turnkey package if they don't want to deal with all the cable management, finding which part is working what, so it's 50-50 right now.
Okay, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
What do you think about the active pedal?
The brake is super stiff. I couldn't brake more than 50%.
Oh wow.
But
yeah.
the gas is so nice.
I mean, the active pedal can go up to 170 kilograms.
Right.
But I think they had it around 80, 80,
Yeah.
80, yeah?
He said it was around 80.
I would have guessed 80, and it was 80, not bad. The whole system is 60,000 euros, I think he said, 60,000 euros or dollars. And the other one, the beefier one, even over 100K. So would you say it's worth it?
I was about to ask you that, like, would you spend 100? I would buy a race car, I think. I would buy a race car and race it in real life.
Yeah, but we talked about it. It's not really for the private individual. It's more like for companies who have it in their big companies who have it in their basement for lunch breaks for their employees and stuff. I think then it makes sense.
Like a high-end sim racing center who like to spend
that's what he said. Like last year, he had more sim racing centers than anything else.
Right.
So I think that's kind of the use case. Yeah, but the combination of motion seat, active pedal, belt tensioner was pretty intense.
That feels like you're sitting in a real race car because of that belt tension.
Yeah.
Because I've tried like lots of different like motion sim and none of them having that. So it's just giving you like distraction when you're driving.
Hi, my name is Bill Marcel. I'm the CEO of BILLTPCs.
My name is Matt Renta. I am the Director of Marketing and Media of BILLTPCs.
We are primarily a systems integrator. We build gaming PCs, full workstations. We do consumer and commercial IT, cybersecurity network, and endpoint management systems, as well as also servers. But we also have a focus in gaming PCs and gaming PC solutions for businesses, particularly in sim racing.
As I see, you guys are also car guys, right?
You know, little transparency here. Me and Bill have been best friends for 20 years, you know, since childhood. So I've gotten to watch him grow obsessed about cars. And where I've been interested, he's been obsessed, and he's carried that obsession through to, I guess, pro-am level, basically competition, if not pro competition, as you can see with the S2K right to our right here. But beyond that, carrying that into the PC company and sim specifically, like you've been doing sim for probably about a decade now, and that upset.
Like 12
oh
to
yeah.
18 years.
Well, I mean, building sims,
Oh,
like
building sims,
yes,
yeah.
yeah. Like he started with building cars and building PCs and building sims, and it was hobby, and now it's business. But that obsession has carried over through all of those things, yeah, for sure.
10, 15 years ago, the PC has no future. The PC will die. All people will play on consoles because consoles get closer and closer. But it turns out that in reality, we have so much more options on a PC, especially for sim racing. Like running triple screens, running super ultra wide. The PC is still more alive than ever, right?
Yeah, I mean, just had a conversation with someone today who's on console and has kind of slowly but surely, you know, a little Gran Turismo, a little here and there. Let me get a wheel, let me upgrade that wheel, and it naturally kind of takes you through that flow of like, you know what, PC is the way to go. I'm limited by certain things, certain FPS. When you come to an event like this too, you see some of these systems running at 200, 300, 400 FPS. That, for any console gamer that's not used to that, it's shocking. It's shocking to see, especially with things running perfectly well and on full settings as well. So to watch people go through that experience here at this event is actually really cool.
What sim has the best S2000?
Running the best S2000 is probably going to be, in my opinion, Assetto Corsa using Content Manager. We worked with like a developer that makes cars, and we were able to homologate this S2000 into our sim behind us. So people are actually running this S2000. Yes, it's right-hand drive, and the car isn't exact, but we were able to adjust the INI file so that the friction coefficient of the tires, the tire width, the curb weight, the total weight of the car, the brake pads, the front sway bar, power to weight ratio, the rear diff, final gear, everything basically is this exact same car. So all the attendees of the Sim Gaming Expo can actually enjoy this S2000 in the digital world.
That's pretty cool, having your own car as an Assetto Corsa mod. How do you like it so far here?
Oh, it's awesome. It's definitely life-changing. A lot of people that are here with us have never been to an event like this, and everybody says the same thing. This is interesting. This is, more than you could expect. So yeah, it's been incredible getting to meet people like yourself, getting to meet a lot of other people here. It's been a dream, honestly.
Just had so far, my best sim racing experience of the exhibition. He spent 180 hours tweaking the INI and the settings of the car, just 1/10 of the performance of his real car. So he tweaked everything, and the car drives so nicely. It feels, when you jump into the simulator, it feels like the car. I asked him if he is willing to upload the mod on Overtake.
Yeah.
But he said, maybe not, because it's like
Right.
personal thing, totally fair. But if someone's out there who can maybe change the interior of the car from right-hand drive to left-hand drive, maybe he would be happy about it. Who knows? Move on with the next motion sim, maybe else, right?
Sure. Right.
Let's go.
So I will take you to a special place.
This one here is 18,000.
18,000.
Yes.
Not 80,000.
1.8.
Except that it's way cheaper, obviously.
Yes.
Is there anything else where you say that's our USP?
There's a lot more to it. So one of the things is the price is not only the manufacturing in China, but we also didn't want to create a crazy price because we could have matched what everybody else is doing. But we're trying to make it more affordable for sim racers to have at home. Compatible with SimHub. So all of our software, everything works with SimHub, which it is by far the easiest and best software to tune with. And you can also do live stuff. So you can change your gain on the fly. You can enable your traction loss or disable the traction loss.
I like that. Also that this high-end stuff gets more and more affordable. It started with direct drive wheels that were super expensive in the beginning.
Yes.
Then it's active pedals that also now get a bit cheaper. And the next step may be the motion systems that also get more affordable for the individual. Because right now I think the super expensive stuff is more for showrooms, sim racing centers, exhibition. Like this is not using more space than my rig at home. I also have a sim lab rig, and it's pretty much with triple screens the same size.
Yeah, and I mean, as you can see, this is a VRS cockpit, but you can put this on anything, ASR, track racer, sim lab, any extrusion cockpit, it will bolt on, even the flat face without any outside extrusion.
So you talked about it's being compatible with SimHub. Is there also an alternative software solution, or are you 100% reliant on them?
Right now, we're 100% relying on them. We do have options to fall back, and it's very easy for us to integrate with any software or create our own. And then Nico, which is the guy behind SimHub, is also somebody that's special to work with in a great way. And it's too good of a relationship, and it's too good of a software to really go elsewhere. There's a myth in the sim racing world that motion makes you slower. It's been our short testing that it's been the opposite. And we're actually going to be heading over to the Apex Wrestling team just before ADAC. And we're going to be putting a 3-DOF system on one of their rigs and having the whole team put the myth to the test, and we'll see what's going to come out of it.
Max Verstappen just recently said he would never use a motion system. It wouldn't make him faster. So, but he also said that front-wheel driven cars are shit. And I also don't agree to that. So maybe not everything that Max Verstappen says is correct for every single one. It's very individual, right?
We have a driver that's local to where we are. He races in WEC and IMSA with the heart of racing. Young guy, hates simulators, hates motion simulators even more, loves our stuff. He actually helps us to calibrate everything. And this is a guy that's been on driver in the loop system like F1 Sims. And he really, really likes our stuff. He, on any of our old systems or our current 3-DOF systems, about half a second slower than I am per lap. And I'm a real driver as well. We just had him on this last week for the first time, and he went 2 to 3 tenths faster than me per lap, just because of how he could feel and control the rear end of the car. So there's so many more examples of people that have gone faster with proper motion, but it needs to be proper. It needs to connect to reality.
Well, this is Ian from Simcraft. And we were just discussing the difference between the simulators. So I tried to find out what is the most realistic, the most immersive one. And this system here looks to be one of them, right? So it has basically all the movements a car would also do.
Yes, it's our 6-DOF unit, and we do center of mass physics, so everything is basically center of mass so that it's reality and what we understand as physics now. So, as you see, we have everything center of mass, so you have your roll in the center, you have your pitch and sway here, and then directly up atop you have your surge or your heave and your yaw. So everything is accurate to what is going on in the real car. The only thing I can't replicate is sustained G-force, but I can give you up to 1.09 Gs in an instant. About 80% of our customer base is professional driver or race team, and within that 80%, let's classify it as 90% is your personal owner, and then the rest is a race team or a business. So when you're looking to be in like Ferrari Challenge or a Porsche Cup, and you don't have time to be a race team, You just come in, buy your own sim, have it in your own home, and it just maximizes your practice time. Let's say you want to go to Sonoma, but you're on the East Coast. I don't have time to get in a flight, get all the way over there. It rains the second I get there, now I lost my track time. So if we can get accurate training within the home, that's what we're after. We just got partnered with NASCAR to be the official simulator of NASCAR, or we're allowed to be sold within the race teams so they can have them at their facilities.
What I always ask myself is, what is the maintenance on these devices?
So there's not too much. So basically you're going to acquire dust and debris before you have any mechanical failures. So the first thing that would go would be your brake cylinder, because you're using your brake a whole lot more. So basically it's like a packed bearing. We take it apart, pack it full of some lube and some grease, put it all back together, and you have about a year and a half with a brake cylinder, but the rest of it is just 90% isopropyl alcohol and a microfiber.
Thank you very much.
Very welcome. How was it?
Very good. It was way more subtle than I expected.
And
so
that's what we're after.
it was
we're
true-
not looking
yeah.
for embellishments. We're not trying to overdo things.
Yeah.
Because at the beginning, you may not understand exactly what you're looking for. A couple
Yeah.
of handles on your way out.
Yeah, I'm good.
You
Yeah.
may not know exactly what you're looking for, so I'm not trying to just overdo your mind, because it's going to be
Yeah.
a sensory overload.
Yeah, that was very well tuned, and also how fast it reacted to the steering inputs. Very impressive. So this definitely made me feel like, okay, this is something that is worth the price tag. So because it felt really, really realistic to the movement of the car that I expected.
We
Very
have
good.
a blind medical study of 90%. The next
Oh.
closest product out here in the market is about 40%.
What do you mean with a blind?
Reality versus simulation,
Yeah.
how much you can get it to reality. So
I
we
see.
have a blind study through the University of Michigan that gave us a 90% time.
Interesting. That's
Absolutely.
cool. Thank you so much, man.
You're very welcome. You guys have a good show. Thanks.
This Simcraft system felt really good. And I have an idea now of what a good motion sim platform is like. I think it's about when you drove your first 1 or 2 laps that you forget that you are sitting in an actual motion simulator. It was that good. So it really had this accuracy of what your body would expect from a car movement, or a car going over curbs, or a car going over the bumpy track of Sebring. This is really well engineered, well thought out, and I can just pay respect. Even though it's still a very, very expensive device, I can now see the amount of engineering and telemetry and data and experience that goes into developing such a thing. And yeah, very enjoyable. When you have a chance to drive in one of these, I can just tell you, visit events like Sim Gaming Expo or the sim racing centers to experience this. Good experiences on the first day already, but we haven't shown you, I think, not even 20% of the Sim Gaming Expo yet.
Not yet.
So there's more coming in the next one. It was only the Friday. Thank you, Elsie.
Of
What was
course.
your highlight?
Meeting the Overtaker in real life for the first time, I think that's the highlight of the day.
It was so cool to see you for the first time.
Yay!
Fist bump. See you in the next one. Thumbs up, subscribe, follow on Twitch, follow on everywhere.
Yeah.
Visit the website. See you in the next one. Bye.